Hello and welcome back to Resident Evil Requiem, where today we are again starting on the bonuses screen, specifically the challenges tab, because spoilers on the main title screen, and this stream will contain spoilers, and I need to make sure people know that. And also we're doing challenging things today. Challenging things, specifically continuing insanity mode. Also, we will be completing a challenge today, unless things go horribly wrong. Okay, so I have got a plug in my inventory and a plug there. We are going for the last plug. Got it. I'm gonna grab this. And also, I am then going to put it away. And do I have any blood bags in here? No, I don't. Yes, I do. But it's not big enough. If I had one with 70, I would have been happy. Because it turns out I got rid of the guy who was sitting up over here. The guy sitting up over there is not the one that speedrunners, in fact, inject with the hemolytic. I was mistaken. It's this guy. So I'm just gonna have to hope that he doesn't want to be a problem later. I mean, I know he does want to be a problem later. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna open this up before I get rid of the nearby light. And there is something that I would like people to be aware of, to notice, that absolutely ruins the entire game. Also, hi, Cal4. So, here, I need to grab the tool from the item box. It's in the item box. I put it there and did not take it back. Like a fool. But there's a phrase that basically anyone who has ever unscrewed something while speaking English knows. The phrase goes a little something like this. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So you turn things to the right to tighten them, and turn them to the left to loosen them. Pay attention here. We need a tool to loosen this bolt. Righty-tighty. We loosen it by tightening it. Truly, this entire game is now ruined. And let's get this to fall. Grab this scrap now, since we are going to not want to reach for it later. And we do, in fact, still have space for this herb, so we're going to grab it.
The smell.
And hooray for hip pouches. We do have space for that ink ribbon. We'll grab it. The ink ribbon tin, however, we have no space for those. Hi. Bye. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pop straight in here because we did get some blood. Which means that if I slurp up this transfusion bag, then we have enough to solve a problem preemptively. But good old Marie spotted us early, so we gotta wait for her to come over here and then realize the lights are still on. Sorry, Marie, lights are on. Surely you could have gone to a pipe that did not require you to enter the lit room. Okay. Now this problem is solved. Oh, look who's up. And now he's down. So apparently what the speedrun does here is they throw a bottle. But I don't have a bottle to throw. So we're just gonna wait for good old Marie to turn around. And then we'll go over here. Wait for her to walk on by again, and then we'll go turn on the lights. Another thing that is weird about this, if we pay attention...
Oh God, I really don't want to go in there.
Alright, so that's him taken care of. Did he not even... Oh no, he did drop blood. Let's go ahead and slurp that. Slurp this too. But, yeah, these bodies are coming from up there. If we reverse the direction of this conveyor, then these bodies will then be dumped into the pool. Is this pulling them out of the pool? I mean, it looks like they're coming in from the side there. Like if you look way in the back. I'm just wondering where the heck they actually come from. Considering if we reverse the direction, it dumps them in the pool. Also, it turns out the hint that we were supposed to rely on for learning that you're supposed to let this run for 15 minutes is this. Extracted a 2.3 milliliter sample from the 524.3 liters of blood collected from 115 infected. And so, that is our clue that we need to drop a whole lot of infected into the pool. No, the correct form of the question is, what is happening? My aim is terrible. But his leg is missing. Yeah, I've got space for this knife. And he gave us exactly enough blood to top us up. I should have brought an ink ribbon. Though maybe there'll be one up here. That would be convenient. Yeah, I guess if... yeah, if you change the direction, I guess they come from this track and then down. They do give us an ink ribbon here. And also some blood. Part of me wants to let this run for 15 minutes so that we can get more blood out the other end. I don't know if that actually changes how much blood it gives us, though. Honestly, I think it might not. Also, I've already let it run for that long before, and I don't want to sit here for 15 minutes, so we're not going to let it run for 15 minutes. We're just going to save right now. And then drain the pool. No 115 infected for us. This still seems like more guys than there were in standard.
What?
Fluid drainage complete. Processing will now begin.
Whoa. Processing. Shit, no! No, no!
Dude, flinch! like using my knife like this. I really don't like using my knife like that. Also, apparently this is called the Crusher. Let's equip our knife that we care less about. Because the goal here isn't to stab people to death. The damage we do with our knife is immaterial. The goal is to just stagger and push.
Fluid drainage complete. Processing will now begin.
And yes, Califor Grace 100% could have just climbed out of here. I mean, look, there's so many footholds. Dude, these guys do not like to stagger. Wow, dude just walked right into it while saying let's go. He wanted that. Okay, now we're using our good knife for defense. Really?
Processing is almost complete. Processing complete.
Was kind of hoping to get more than one with that. Alright, let's climb up. We can deal with those two from up here. Wish I didn't use all of my med injectors. And of course now we get a stagger on that guy. I think that might be the first head pop we've seen with a standard handgun in this mode. Oh, I thought I heard a guy go, which made me think that one was still up. Yeah, I want that back. Yeah, for reals, foot on that, foot on that, foot on that, foot on that. You can climb out of here. There's footholds aplenty. But this is a video game, and therefore only ladders are allowed. And now for our water slide.
Oh, I got in my mouth.
And hey, we're back to 2 med injectors. Yeah, so we've got 30, 60, 10, and 20. So actually, maybe they do add a little bit of blood if you let it run longer. Because I remember there being an 80. Or maybe it was a 70. Either way. Though maybe this is just how it is in Insanity. So maybe it would go higher, maybe it wouldn't. I have no way of knowing for sure. What I do know is we are almost full on blood, and if there was any more, we probably would have been beyond full, and that would have been ever so slightly annoying. But only a little. About time he busted out. Eat wall, bud. He didn't eat wall. And in fact, he woke up his friend. That could not have gone worse. Especially because he didn't even flinch while we were trying to get him. Oh, now he's dead. Not even any blood. Yep, his buddy is in fact fully awake. Suck wall? Suck wall again. Hey there, Outlander. Hang on. We're gonna leave that blood there for just a moment. Because we are about to get a use for it. Fully stabilized. Our shots now do 25% more damage than they did at the start of the game. Which isn't a lot, but also our stability is much better. Very little sway here. And there should be no enemies between us and where we need to go, but we do need to go grab that and that. Really? Was really hoping we wouldn't have to deal with any of those. Thankfully, we have the scrap and the blood to deal with it. I just wish that I didn't feel compelled to spend them. Is he going to be looking this way constantly? Okay. Problem solved. So now there are indeed 0 enemies between us and escape, other than the girl. And I mean, she is an issue, but an avoidable one. Did she not even spot me? So, escape at this point should be the same as it is on standard. We grab Emily, we get out without stopping.
It's me! It's me! It's Grace! It's Grace! Calm down. Grace? Yeah. We gotta get out of here. Hold on tight. I'm scared. Why is it so loud?
And thus, running happens. Including zombies coming from places where there shouldn't have even been zombies.
Come on. Come on. It's just putting you down.
Alrighty. So now all we gotta do is open this when the time comes.
Grace? Are you hurt? No. I'm okay. That's good. Good, Emily.
Outlander, my only real inkling of how Insanity changed this section is, like, one more zombie got up than I remember. Of course, I also preemptively, injected some zombies to keep them from being problems.
Hurry! No!
And I mean, zombies being harder to flinch made the mulcher a lot harder to deal with.
Grace? Grace? You okay? Yeah. How about you? You okay? Here, I kept this safe for you. Thank you.
Okay, and with Leon having completely cleared out the care center.
Do you maybe want to leave?
Just
with
curious.
Me? It's not safe here. Okay. Good. That's good.
Yes, with Leon having completely cleared out the care center, we are now able to go around and grab everything we want with nothing to stop us. And we are also free to solve the final puzzle. Where's the doll? It's way at the bottom. So it's the lead researcher's room where we need to solve it. So we're heading east. I don't like that it told me some actions are impossible while carrying Emily. Because A, shouldn't it have already told us that? And B, it feels like that implies that someone's going to get up and be a problem. But Leon already solved all of the problems. Unless we are going to get an extra blister head from someone that Leon didn't kill. And we have to sequence the hands genes, because if we do not, then the puzzle box does not become interactable again. So you have to do this. We have to get the Let's Play on screen in order to be able to solve the final puzzle. Really wish Grace was allowed to turn on her flashlight while holding Emily. Hey, look, these bodies are gone again. They sure do love taking their time off. Okay, final puzzle time. So, we know that G is sun, C is star, and U is moon, and just ignore A. So, sun, sun, star. Sun, moon, star. Sun, moon, sun, moon, star, moon. There we go. The final puzzle has been solved. The sweet pair we needed to let hear the voice were Emily and Marie's doll. And the voice was that childish giggle. Anyway, I'm gonna go dump Emily on a couch so that we can go slurp up all the blood in this entire place. As well as grab the handgun bullets that we had Leon deliberately leave behind. So that Grace could then get them later. We got another zombie taking the day off. Or rather, another zombie's corpse. All right, Emily, sit on the couch. Interestingly, after solving the final puzzle, the hand and the doll still remain unchecked. Oh, wow, we've got 3 green herbs in here. All right, so on the west, we've got a whole bunch on the first floor, or on the ground floor, which is the first floor. In the east, looks like we've just got that spot of blood and that bottle. Let's go grab those. Oh, there's also some blood to grab in here. Leon only went in here to grab his tracker, so we don't have to go back up here. I mean, we could grab the leather-bound notebook, but it is pointless. I left this here ages ago and it never even got marked on the map. There, 3 med injectors. Not bad. Oh, look who's back. I swear, game, if you're going to make us automatically put the flashlight away, at least automatically bring it back out. And I believe we do have cause to at least look in a couple different places. Even though we know Leon has cleared places out. Because apparently it doesn't always add blood spots to the map when they were created as Leon. So we gotta go everywhere we know that Leon went. I believe it was Grace who dealt with these guys. This, on the other hand, was Leon's handiwork. And this was just here from the start. We just never had a free shot to get it. And now... kind of want to go to an item box and grab some scrap. Because there ain't a whole lot I can do with all this blood right now, and there's a lot more to pick up. So yeah, we need to go to an item box and grab some scrap that we can then use the blood with. Thankfully, we're not too far from an item box. So I believe I may have actually taken the longer path to get to one. Yeah, because we were here. I could have just gone like that, but instead I'm going, whoa. That is a much longer path. Put that coin away. We don't need the I Spy charm right now. We don't need the bottle. Don't need the stake out, take out charm right now. We've only got 2 scrap. I wish we had a little more, but we do have green herbs that we can also use blood on, so... I don't like that green herbs don't stack. But whatever. The only things we're going to be grabbing are blood and handgun bullets and, I guess, 1 coin. We do still have stuff to grab on the lower floor, but we can get that. Well, it's not really going to be on the way back now, is it? Whatever. We'll grab it later. And by later, I mean right now. We're gonna go grab it right now. Probably is more efficient to just grab the stuff down here first, then make our way up. Because that way we can use the faster method to get back to the box. There should be less going out of our way this way. Thank you, Leon. Oh, wait. We need to actually do something. Another RIP knife would be good, and that uses a bunch of blood. And I don't think Grace is really going to need a hemolytic at this point. Like, there might be a couple zombies worth using it on in Ark. But until then, like, we're gonna get scrap there. So I think a hemolytic is not the correct choice to make for her at this point. And so... I'm thinking 30 more handgun ammo is not the worst choice to make. Considering we used like 30 plus on the conveyor belt to the mulcher. So if Grace goes up here, can she meet Leon? She can grab this herb that I left behind forever ago. But apparently this closed behind Leon and got re-sealed shut somehow. Even though Leon clearly bent that open and whatnot. So there should be no reason that Grace couldn't just kick that open, but I guess the game is just conspiring to not have her meet with Leon early. And Outlander, I will correct your strat for Ark. The secret to Ark is making a bunch of Molotovs, but also a bunch of acid. Acid and Molotovs are the 2 keys to Ark. You need nothing else as long as you have those in good measure. Because a Molotov kills a zombie without drawing liquors to you, and acid kills a liquor. And therefore, those 2 things are all you need. And Grace is just lucky she knows that Leon played through here. Because if she didn't, which honestly she shouldn't know, she should really be wondering, why are all these zombies that I left alive suddenly headless now that I've returned? She should be very concerned about this. This should be incredibly worrying, finding all of these zombies headless upon returning here. Ooh. Love me a free scrap. And we need to actually... Well, that didn't free up any inventory, but it did free up space for blood. There, now we've got a free inventory slot. And we want to grab this ammo. And that brief pause I had where I was silent and not doing anything was because I had to fire off a message real quick. Okay, I believe we have cleaned out this entire place except of key items that serve no purpose whatsoever on subsequent playthroughs. And also of ink ribbon tins, which I am never ever going to waste blood on. And we can actually put that away, put that away, put that away. We are 1 coin shy of making 2 scrap, assuming that we can still turn 5 coins into 1 scrap. Hey there, guard. I'm doing fine. Hope you are too. Is there anything else I want to do and or make before we blow this popsicle stand? Nah, I think we're good. I will grab the I Spy charm, because we'll want that. Wait. We've got a lockpick. Where are all of the locks that are pickable? Hang on just a sec. I believe I have grabbed every lockpick that there was. So now I just need to use every lockpick. And the answer is there was another one in the basement. Another pickable lock. And I have blown it. Because said lock was here. It was here. And I didn't. Okay, so we've got a lockpick that is never going to be used. And that means that we've got 2 Requiem bullets that Grace will never get. But that's fine because I don't think any extra Requiem bullets that Grace doesn't spend get transferred to Leon, so that probably won't matter. We've got 6 empty bottles to use later. That's nice. Okay, I think we're good. Let's pick up Emily and get out of here. And yes, guard, I did do the basement, and I also solved the final puzzle.
Finally. We made it. We did it. Emily? Are you alright? Emily?
I don't know.
Well, let's just...
Apologies for the pause there.
Okay? Emily?
So, turns out there's an item here that I've never grabbed on any previous playthrough, because I didn't know that we could just walk into the pool. So I've never grabbed that makeshift knife before. And actually, I'm going to equip said makeshift knife, because if we end up using a knife in this coming sequence, it will be to escape a grab, and I'd rather not use an RIP knife for that. Anyway, let's say hello to Harry, our favorite character who is definitely coming back in later Resident Evils.
Stay right there.
It's okay. We're not infected.
So you're normal?
I think so.
Thank fuck. Those things still running around.
Who are you?
You don't need to worry about me.
I'm tired.
I know.
That your kid?
What's...
This? Old war wound. I can't run away even if I wanted to.
Can you fly this?
Sure can. My bastard boss took the key. You know, I could fly us all out of here. If you go get it for me. It's in there. I'd go myself, but I can't outrun those things, not with this leg.
Are you lying to me?
What? Have you seen the same shit I've seen? Look, lady, we're out of options here. How much longer do you think any of us can survive?
Can I go back to my room now?
It's not safe.
Hey, we can help each other. I'll protect her. If you get the key, I'll keep her safe. I promise.
It's a deal. Come on. I got you. Ready? No. Come on. Gotta strap you in. Oh, I'm Grace, by the way. This is Emily.
Harry.
Thank you, Harry.
No problem.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, if you use free cam in this game, there is one other helicopter that has Harry piloting it after this one crashes. Unfortunately, he's just T-posing and you can never see him without free cam. And,
Just let it be in.
I mean, we already know what happens to poor Harry.
Here.
Also, apparently there's another... Well, I guess it's too late now. There's another thing in this room that you can investigate that I've never actually investigated. And I guess that's remaining true. On all of my playthroughs, there is an interactable that I have missed. Okay, so we got the box, we got the file, we got the typewriter. There should be a free ink ribbon in there before we fight any enemies. So we should be just fine to just keep on going.
What the hell?
And I believe this drawer remains empty. It sure does. So does the drawer on the other side that has goodies. I'll take a med injector. There are worse goodies. Yeah, Sebastian, it would not surprise me if most helicopters and planes didn't have ignition keys. Though it might be different for a private helicopter.
Yes, Zeno, that's correct. All tests have come back positive. I can confirm that she is indeed the one that we've been searching for. If all goes as planned, Helpless will soon be in our hands. Of course. But first I must initiate the protocol. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it.
Oh no.
The self-destruct protocol has been initiated. All staff will be evacuated. I repeat, the self-destruct protocol has been initiated. All staff will be evacuated. The self-destruct protocol has been initiated. All staff self-destruct.
Yeah, we'll save here. We've done enough. Though, if I do get sent back, we'll be sent back to before the mulcher. And then I can do better there. No. I don't want to repeat all that.
Has been initiated. Unlocking disposal tanks. All personnel disposal
Okay. I have seen a speedrun of this section. And apparently the speedrun doesn't grab any disposal tanks. Did that? Okay, we're still fine. I grabbed disposal tanks, but didn't change too much. And also the speedrun of this section I saw, they changed to third person here. As for why, I don't know, but they did. I... Well, at least we only gotta get hit once. And, I mean, we only used the med injector that they gave us, so... Yeah, all told, I'm gonna say that is a perfectly acceptable, usage of a med injector.
Why does this shit keep happening? Oh, I made it.
Alright, well, that's why we equipped the non-RIP knife. Was really hoping we'd just get an early leg flinch, but nope.
You get it?
Yeah. Oh my god.
What the fuck did you do?
Reese? Reese, what's happening? It's okay, Emily. I'm here. Emily, it's gonna get a little bumpy. I'm right next to you.
No, lady, I'm gonna need you up front.
No, it's okay. I'm all right.
Come on.
Oh,
Yeah, Outlander, the thing about the save I made being the important one, it's also the one they give you a free ink ribbon just before.
I'm doing.
That is their way of saying, hey, maybe now
No shit!
is the time to save.
Hold tight, I'm taking off!
Man, I think we were still on DLSS performance the last time we saw that scene. When you're in quality, you can really see just how poopy everyone's pants are.
Emily, are you okay? Oh, Emily.
And now it is time for Leon to take the stand. And unlike the last time we saw this scene, he's going to grab a rifle that's actually in our inventory.
What's she gotta do with this?
Instead of finding a rifle, breaking a window, looking through a scope, and then putting the rifle into a space from which it can never be retrieved.
Hello, gorgeous.
Come on, Emily. Shit.
You know, Leon, you
Stay out of trouble.
could start shooting them now. And apparently he really can.
Phew.
Sherry, Grace is still here.
The FBI agent.
Yeah. Found some files on Victor's computer. She's connected to this somehow.
Is she okay?
No. But I've got it covered.
And now to spend some of this on specifically the weapon we just purchased. Or not just purchased, but just need to use right now. The power is probably fine at the moment. Rate of fire could use work, and reload speed could use work. Those are the two things that'll actually matter in this particular sequence. Should I be concerned? Excuse you, sir? Consider yourself helped, though I'm surprised it took 2 shots. I should be concerned. Also, I heard a bad noise. Not sure where he came from. But he did have 8 rifle ammo for me. Really, where did he come from? Is there like a door I missed? I hear the chef. Oh no. Ran out of bullets at exactly the wrong time. Apparently there was a scrap on the floor there that I missed earlier. I am really curious where the blister head came from.
Next.
Missed. Sorry for exploding you, Grace. It was not intentional. Cool, the fence is in the way.
Community service.
Get away from us!
Ooh. Real shame about that. Thankfully, the blister head was very patient. I mean, thankfully, the chef seems unable to approach her while she's being grabbed by someone else. Unfortunately, this shot has to bring him down. I mean, I guess this is why they give us... Oh, it did bring him down. And she made it in. She may have been a little bit chewed up, but she's fine. The map suggests there is more balcony. And I still have to wonder where that blister head even came from. Judging by all the blood here, maybe he was on the floor and I just didn't pay attention?
Excuse me.
Be nice if a whole bunch of the enemies that we killed along the way had dropped things for us. Oh, you are still alive. I'll take 4 steel boys. Shame I can't give that handgun ammo to Grace. Excuse you, sir. Well, at least he gave us a refund. And this guy's refunding the health that he took from us. So things could definitely be worse. Can you guys on the floor stop getting up? Or at least refund me more than what I spent. And do it in a denomination that I appreciate. I accept med injectors and shotgun shells.
Stay with me.
Grace,
Leon!
who is she?
Oh, this is Emily. Help me, I can't stop the bleeding.
Hey, look at me. We're gonna be okay. Yeah? Can't stay here. That should be the way to the water treatment plant. It's our way out. Let's go.
Oh.
Hey, just don't give up. Take her. Get her safe. Go. Now. I'll keep our friends busy.
Man, it would have been nice if I didn't miss 2 of those shots. Oh, there's no explosive on the floor here. We love extra rifle ammo. Okay, at least this is still here. Love missing multiple shots. Deliberately avoiding the pustules so that we just don't get more enemies to deal with. Because the thing is, every time you pop a pustule, not only will it convert the enemies present into blisters, it will also cause more to spawn in. Whereas if you just don't pop them, the boss is still beatable, and it's by itself. Also, apparently, that grab is just lethal. Good to know. Didn't even give me a prompt to axe my way out. Oh, there is an explosive on the floor. I guess we exploded it with our grenade earlier. Need to find... Aw, man, that was machine gun ammo this time. I really would have preferred it to be rifle ammo. Need to find a time to actually use my rifle ammo, which probably would have been while it was stunned. Either of those times it was stunned. Well, dang. But this is still a solvable problem.
We can mutate others.
Dang. I tried. Okay. That one's just dead now. And hey, we've got an axe. An axe to throw rather than grind. Sir, can you not? I got to my parry button a little too late there. Okay, he's down. Just gonna wait for this thing to be actually visible. And there is a hand grenade and a med injector over there that we still need to grab. And look who's dead without any further pustules popping. So yeah, we may have cost ourselves some credits here, but made this a lot safer. Can't help but feel like it would be so Capcom to hide one of the Mr. Raccoons in that specific fight. Welcome back, guard. And apparently we can't change maps to a different area, which means we can't check for sure. And our autosave is only here. We don't have an autosave for the Leon section. Oh well.
I'm sorry, I know it hurts. I'm so sorry. Dead end. Can't let that thing hurt her. It's okay, Emily. Here, rest here. Here you go. I need to keep you safe.
Okay.
So, Emily's in a lot of pain. We can't stop the bleeding. If only there was something we could do to help. If only there was something we could do to help. With this med injector that we just grabbed right here. 5 Requiem shots? That feels like a bit much. And I suppose an ink ribbon here would not go amiss. Blood bag. Well, in that case... if only we could help Emily. Might be traveling a bit too heavy, but we can use the blood bag if push comes to shove.
There has to be a way to kill that thing.
Oh, we have to try opening the thing first.
Insufficient power. Reset the power distribution units on the lower floor.
Gotta get the power on. It's my only chance.
Okay, where is places? Excuse you? Okay, we are glad we saved. So I slowed down there because I thought she was going to go the way that I went instead of turning the way that I was about to be going. And you know what? We can lighten our load a little bit here. We don't need to have all of this handgun ammo. And we can also put that away. Right. What I did last time was I actually turned the green herb into a bed and then used it. That's how I got rid of that. And trying again. So one thing worth noting.
Insufficient power. Reset the power distribution units on the lower floor.
Maria's faster on Insanity than she was in Standard. So that's a thing. Really? All right, that's one. Okay, I think we want to go straight across to chemical treatment next. Seems like that one will be closest. Ah, yes. This one.
Why is it so stiff? Steve-back.
Yeah, you're fine, Grace. You don't gotta look over there. Two down. It's a good thing she doesn't run like that when she's after us. So apparently she does run like that to get away from, or to get in front of where we want to be. And hit the light. There we go. That's all 3 hit.
Power has been successfully restored.
Rude.
This should open the hatch. I need to hurry.
But that didn't do any damage, judging by the color of fine we are. And there's some more Requiem ammo over here. We'll grab that. The fact that it took 2 shots to stun her was concerning, but also doesn't really matter anymore now, does it? Because she is not down here anymore. Nor are any Mister's Raccoon. So we can explore around a little bit, make sure we haven't missed any goodies. Because it would be a shame to leave any down here. And who knows, maybe Leon does get to keep whatever Requiem ammo Grace doesn't use. Though I don't think she does give him any bullets that are outside of the gun. I don't recall getting enough extra Requiem bullets to account for that. And at this point, I'm pretty sure we have grabbed everything that's down here. If we hadn't, it would have been like over here. Perhaps here. So I guess let's just take a quick look. Ah. Glad I didn't leave that behind.
We're getting out of here. Get out of the fucking way. Come on.
So this section is a little bit tougher than it was, but not by much. I'm saving my bullet, game. Yeah, on standard, with her being slower, she's easier to avoid, but that's the only difference in this section.
Finally.
Oh, also, I have learned where the 8 blood splatter on a toilet is. And it's in it's in the file that Grace has on her at the very start of the game that shows the, like, crime scene. Yeah, there. That. There's a blood smear that looks kind of like an 8 next to a toilet. That is the hint that we're supposed to flush a toilet 8 times as part of the final puzzle. Well, Outlander, we know for a fact the game is at least getting story DLC. Or at least a update that adds more story content, so we're getting something.
Oh no. Wake up. Come on. Oh no. Oh, Emily.
Outlander, the RE8 Winters expansion was... it was alright. I didn't like it as much as I liked the main game, but it was alright. I do know of a channel on YouTube where some guy played through it, and you could go watch it.
Wake Emily! Come on!
And Shadows of Rose is the one thing in the Resident Evil franchise that takes place after this particular game, so...
Come on! Emily!
I guess that means we know that if the DLC for this game has Chris in it, he canonically cannot be killed.
I failed you. Ellie. Ellie, it's me. I'm right here. You okay? You okay? Emily! Emily! Emily? No! No, that's Emily! It's Emily!
I'm sorry.
And now to try and shoot her, specifically in the vitals. I mean, there's an exposed heart. What am I supposed to shoot, huh?
Emily! I wanted to save her!
You don't understand. It's
No, I never would have escaped without her. This is all my fault. Again.
Look, I get it. Trust me, I get it. But we're still alive. We have to keep going.
No.
Grace.
Yeah, Outlander, of the three you've listed so far, I'm going to have to go with option number 3, putting organs back in the guy to wake him up so that you can kill him and take his bracelet. Literally, it was a strap that was covering his bracelet. You could have either just slid the strap away, you know, maybe undone it, because straps are generally quite undoable by people not wearing them.
Within reach, Grace.
Or, you know, use any number of the knives that you can get during the game to cut the strap off. Like,
Come with you.
you could do any number of things
But you're not.
other than put organs back in him
You're exactly
so that he will wake up and you can then take the bracelet. And I mean, like, you put the organs in him not knowing that it will in fact wake him up, because Emily's like, wait, it gets up? Or, of course it gets up, or something like that. Like, she didn't fully expect him to get up, so what was she even putting the organs in there to do to begin with? What was her goal?
Grace.
Like,
Who are you?
she took the exact wrong method
Raccoon City.
to get that wristband off the guy.
Reason for its destruction.
There's
but you're
any
also
other thing she could have done.
brave new warrior.
Any number of other things she could have done that would have gotten her the bracelet without needing to put organs in him and wake him up.
Let us show you your true purpose.
And just imagine how much faster Grace could have escaped the care center if she didn't go carting organs around to that corpse. Like, there is a number of things she could have done that would have made more sense and been safer. But she decided, man, this guy, he doesn't have any organs. Maybe I can go find some to put in him. And somehow that will let me get a wristband off of him. I mean, it's covered with a strap. What am I supposed to do about that?
Hey, checking in.
Good timing. Did you find anything on Elpis?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers of the CIA or the Pentagon.
Hey, look, it's the Mizo gas station that Leon visited at the very beginning of RE2.
I was told to shut down the investigation.
What? Why?
They didn't say.
Orders from on high.
Look, we don't need you taking a hit for this. I'll just go it alone.
We're in
And
this
that
together.
skeleton might have been the lady zombie that got hit in the opening cutscene. Could have been.
Just don't do anything too risky, yeah?
Me? Never.
But then again, zombies, for whatever reason, seem to be immune to skeletonizing.
She definitely has something to do with Elpis.
Good old Leon Raccoon City. So I have every reason to believe that our final Mr. Raccoon is somewhere in this city, but not in Ark. And not in the hole with Plant 43.
Well, the road's gone. You have to find another way around.
All right. I'll leave that to you. I think I found a clue as to where they might be. Some coordinates on Victor's computer.
Got it, thanks.
Right in the center of Raccoon City.
What's with this? Why is there just a dark rectangle here? Yeah, Outlander, it would not surprise me in the slightest if Porsche demanded that the car could not be shown getting damaged or doing anything that might harm it. Like, there's a reason they cut into first person for the jump over the little fences. Like, Porsche's probably like, yeah, you can use this car, but you cannot show it doing anything that is illegal or that might harm it. And that's a pretty common thing with product placement in general. Is our tech as upgraded as it can be? And the answer is no. We can't upgrade its power anymore at the moment, but we can upgrade that reload speed and capacity, so we want that. Do I care about its stability? Not a whole lot. Classic 70 can probably stand to have more power at this point. But wait, the Requiem. Requiem's power is now up. We like up power. And let's up the classic 70s power as well, since we can afford it. I probably should have bought the body armor, huh? I kind of want to sell the gal at this point so that we stop getting machine gun ammo. I hope this makes us stop getting machine gun ammo. I can't say for sure that it will. Ooh, but then again, I'm gonna want something other than a shotgun to shoot down the ladders. We'll keep the gal. So, Leon's already got zombies to deal with, instead of having a nice zombie-free experience early on here. Takes quite a bit of machine gun ammo to put one zombie down. So this is clearly not a zombie fighting weapon. Problem is having it makes it so that we can get ammo for it instead of getting ammo for this. I would much rather have my TAC get the ammo because it's a much better gun.
It's like time stopped here.
Not for Umbrella. It could have just been a normal city.
Yeah.
Really, from behind? Here I was trying to parry him so that I could maybe save ammo, but no, instead I spend a med injector I don't need to. And the ammo. Sir. We don't need to keep that much ammo in this thing in order to knock down all the ladders and boxes and stuff. And apparently if we stay here and look at that for long enough, you start being able to hear extra sounds. And then before too long, it kicks in an ambient horror track. Here it comes. I don't know if this is what we're supposed to hear, but I hear it. Buddy, I don't think any buses are coming for a while. I do not mind a free med injector, and I also don't mind some free steel boys. Where are they? There they are. Okay, we've got no gunpowder to use. So our scrap is currently useless. That will change before too long, considering the scrap is the limiting factor and not the gunpowder. So, I guess it's time to play with a spider. I'm not looking forward to this. The spider is rough. Like, honestly, I feel like the spider is probably the most difficult boss in the game if you aren't using, like, proper strats. And hey, look, we actually did get the 2 Requiem ammo that were not in the gun. Yeah, like, if you don't make your shots, like, very accurately, it feels like the spider is just a lot harder to bring down than anything else. Surely Leon isn't the only edible thing nearby. There's no reason that a spider, an animal, should focus so much attention on trying to get specifically him after he gets away into this tight area it can't get into. Also, the thing just broke an entire wall. There's no reason that door should stop it. There's a lot of parts about this spider fight that make no sense. But I suppose this spider is a bioweapon and not just an animal. Well, at least they didn't grab me. They only... Yeah, that's the worst option. If they just jump and get the little hit, then it's just a little hit. But if they get the grab, it's going to do more damage. Keep you from doing anything for a bit. And just generally be a bad time. Also, it feels like there's way more of them here than there used to be. Which there probably are, because this is insanity mode and not standard. Hit it, Leon! there's still more. So I used almost every recovery item I have. Let's fix that. I have an idea. The idea is shooting lots of spiders with lots of bullets. Because as much as I would like to save all of my ammo, using ammo for a gun that I don't really care about using ammo for is not the worst. And I really shouldn't have fired that shot. It's almost like they give us handgun ammo right before this because they know that using bullets makes spiders easier. And there's no goodies around here. So we go up to here, but then we pull back. And then we go up here, and the spider, for no reason whatsoever, refuses to pick us up off the ladder.
You're a real pest, you know that?
It's funny because Leon called a spider a pest. Because spiders are pests. Ow. I wanted to get that. Ooh, I wish I didn't miss that. No, we want to keep last bullet.
Where are you?
Right there. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't kill it there because there's still ammo to be grabbed. Oh. Not where I was expecting it to be at the time. And I'm still going to continue giving it a bit of a runaround. Because I think there's still one more box with things in it. And sure enough, there is. I don't like how this thing snarls. Spiders don't have lungs. Like, even screeching it shouldn't be able to do. But I will accept screeching for giant enemy spider in video game. But the way it snuffles like a freaking snub-nosed dog struggling to breathe, that is a step too far. Also, that grenade did nothing. So we are out of Requiem ammo. Not ideal. Oh! Little closer to me than I would have liked. Well, at least when we're up here, it can't shoot its babies at me.
I don't have time to test control.
That said, its babies can still absolutely come after me. Hey, Leon, go up real quick. Before more babies. Spider, please, attempt to shoot more babies at me. Ow! Here I thought we would be invulnerable while on that ladder. Ow. Ow. Can you let me get away from you just real quick? And of course there's more babies down here. This spider is a problem. But it's gonna come up here and probably try and shoot more babies. That is not more babies. Do I need to get rid of the current babies before it'll shoot more? Because I can get rid of the current babies. Ow. Also, there's a gunpowder. I only have a regular herb to heal with, huh? Okay, babies are gone. Which will hopefully encourage more babies. Glad that missed. Oh, trying to cut me off. I am ready for this thing to die. Okay, there's no hiding from it. Hey, Leon, maybe be dead, apparently. Yep, Spider continues to be a rough boss. In fact, even rougher.
You're a real pest, you know that.
Which, honestly, shouldn't be a surprise.
Unless I gotta squash you.
I don't like that hit. Leon, can... I don't know why I was complaining to Leon about being unable to see through the cloud. I think we missed 2 of those, including the lasty. Which is the one that I would least like to have missed. Okay. Glad we managed to hit that. Okay. I want this gunpowder, but this wall hasn't been destroyed, so coming into this corner was actually a fine idea. I thought it was going to be a much worse idea than it ended up being. Okay, it's up there. And now, if I'm not mistaken, we've grabbed all of the goodies placed around the map. And ideally, we will get it to try to make babies at me down here again. But that is not the baby-making attack. Having it attempt to create infants in my direction while I am at a different elevation is the ideal. The platonic ideal of spider killing. Oh, you are a little bit closer than I wanted. See, that right there. That was good damage. Oh, hello. Ooh, doing it again, are we?
Haven't you had enough? I don't have time for control.
If we can just repeat that loop, then I think we'll have our kill. Ow. Problem is, repeating the loop ain't easy when the spider pops out the freaking wall. But there we go. We found a strat. And the strat involves encouraging reproduction in spiders. Never something I thought I would do. Not after one time like 20 years ago when some manner of spider had its eggs hatch in my room and there were just always tiny, tiny mini spiders. Just everywhere. It was terrible. And yes, Outlander, it is safe to call her she.
Raccoon City hospitality.
Outlander, I don't believe I have seen that special grab animation. Though, to be fair, I have always endeavored not to be grabbed by a spider. So it stands to reason that I would never have seen it.
Okay, Sherry. I've hit the barricade. Looks like someone else was here first, and they were planning on busting their way in. No way around?
The Army Corps of Engineers erected it to seal the city. It goes on for miles.
Guess the only way in is through then.
Alrighty. So, there were extra zombies in the beginning area. I fully expected there to be zombies just hanging out super close to here. But I guess they're still giving us this reprieve. Which, honestly, after that spider, we kind of need. I do not mind them holding off for a moment. Not that handgun ammo is super useful to me, but I don't like leaving ammo behind. Because worst case scenario, it becomes at least a few credits. Rifle ammo, on the other hand, is a good find. So interestingly, there are actually some unique animations that you can only see if you idle for long enough in an area that the game plays the safe room music in. Which is the save room outside where you find Emily.
BSAA camp here.
And this BSAA camp right here.
Trashed. Looks like they left in a hurry.
What were the BSAA doing in Raccoon City?
Interesting.
What is it?
The computer's not locked. They were also headed to the center of Raccoon City.
Interesting, too. That reminds me. I dug a little deeper in the Pentagon's database, and I noticed something's missing.
What's that?
There's no record of anyone ordering the missile strike on Raccoon City.
Well, if not them, then who?
Leon triggered the alarm. It looks like your campaign to make the DSO stand down really didn't work, Zeno.
I'll leave this matter to you, then.
Yeah, if I was to stay here idle for long enough, Leon would unload his weapon and stow it. Now, I'm not going to sit here forever, but at least not for every weapon, but maybe we can watch it for just one. So he checks it, but he will, in fact, unload it if we wait long enough. I think it's like 1.5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes. Which, hey, that's not the most time in the world. Just got to make sure there is, in fact, still a round in that chamber. Come on, Leon. We know you can open it. We know you can unload it. Just do it. Nope, still checking to make sure there is, in fact, still a round there. Come on, buddy. I have no idea how long it's been, or if I'm just being super impatient or what, but I know he can unload it. Oh, definitely still around in the chamber. And no, Outlander, it's not that I want to unload the guns. It's just, it's a unique animation that you can't see in any other place or circumstance. And the fact that they went through all the trouble of making unique animations for unloading every weapon that work in both first and third person is just nifty. Yeah, Outlander, that is a good point. There isn't safe room music playing right now. Tell you what, if he checks the chamber one more time without unloading it, we'll just move on. All right, we'll just move on. And good to know that in this game, upgrading capacity does in fact refill the magazine. That is good to know. It's a little bit late for my current loadout. I mean, I guess we could use it to get more machine gun ammo. Body armor. Body armor. That was priority 1 right now. We can only do stability on the tack. The gal, we can do power and rate of fire. But we don't really need to. We can do power on this. That is probably worth it. Considering we can't afford to increase rate of fire and reload speed and stability for the Requiem. So yeah, let's do some power on the classic 70. Alrighty. And what do we have in here? Ammo for a gun I don't have, and ammo for a gun I do have. Make some more steel boys while we can. And then we go inside. And we're about to have a run-in with Mr. Leon Where Are All the Bodies Kennedy. Gunpowder Small has exactly 0 value to us. I feel like a stacked hand grenade might go a decent way for us here.
Strange. Where are all the bodies?
Strange. Why did you have to mention it? Like, we're all in agreement that it is specifically Leon's fault that we're gonna have to fight things here, right? If he hadn't said anything, there would have been no bodies. Excuse me? Already? Well, I wasn't expecting that to show up already. Thought we'd at least have some time before we started getting shot at.
Strange. Where are all the bodies?
I don't like that I took a hit climbing there. I also don't like that I'm dying here. I think there might be two gunners. Because I think some of those bullets that just hit me came from the right. Which, I mean, that's good information to have.
Where are all the bodies?
But I guess that means we want to stay down here at least for a bit. Okay, so we got that guy. And you know what? If we come back here, we at least won't have to worry about any gunners. I don't think. Got us a nice choke point. No line of sight to any gunners. This'll work. Plus, with appropriate spacing, we apparently just pop heads with this. Oh, that guy was a little too far, I think. Okay, so is that all the zombies who were down here? No, it is not. Still got a few more. But we can at least save some ammo. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to get out of my choke point. My body armor is gone. Really? You're still up? Not anymore. Okay, so now we've got the ranged issue to deal with. So I think the correct response is wait for him to fire and then try and get a beat on him before he can fire again. Oh! He jumped down. Okay, buddy. You have to go. Yeah, I'm not walking into the line of fire just to take care of you. There we go. And the music agrees. We are out of danger for now. It's not gonna last. But for now. Now, who else is gonna spawn in now that I've jumped up here? We know there's a couple zombies hiding behind those. At least there were in Standard, and I have no reason to believe they won't be in Insanity. Shame they are not willing to hop out early. Okay, we are gonna create some distance. Love missing. Really love missing. That guy took a surprising amount after also taking a shotgun. Now, I would really appreciate if the game would give me some more large gunpowder to use with my scrap. Because I am running kind of low on the good stuff. Maybe I should grab a handgun at this point. So one thing I don't like, they could have easily put our health display anywhere else on this menu than where it is. But because of where it is, we can only see what our health is if we are either over a blank slot or a slot with a healing item. Let me see that I am fine while anything else is selected, please. I want to have quick access to see my exact health value. Alright. Give that guy a nice spear donation. Use that for the brief invulnerability. Miss that, but hit him on the second. Fail to parry. This is all part of the strat. Finally, we've got some more steel boys. I left some machine gun ammo behind. I may not be super fond of machine gun. That doesn't mean that I want to leave its ammo behind. Yeah, this room was a bit rough having the gunners in here. We are clearly going to have to respect the gunners even more than we did in Standard. And I kind of respected them then, too. Admittedly, the BSAA zombie gunners I didn't respect too much. It was the special ops gunners who I had to respect.
Bad news, Sherry. This place is overrun with zombies.
What? That's impossible. They should have all been wiped out by the missile.
Yeah, they should have.
So, Leon, why didn't you tell her about the zombies before the spider, huh? There were zombies here, too. Why'd you wait so long?
Should be a part for the detonator somewhere around here.
It bothers me that I don't see any Mr. Raccoon icons. I'm really starting to think they probably did hide one in, like, specifically the area where you fight the Blisterborn while the building is on fire.
Sherry, found the distributor. 2 more parts and I can jerry-rig the detonator for that gate.
Great. Can you see any more from your position?
I know the BSAA camp. That should have the signal receiver. Relay's over there, huh? That should be a fun trip.
Apparently it's mandatory to look at the gas station. Just to see that it is in fact a gas station where you can get gas. I feel like Leon should maybe say something about it if we're forced to look at it.
I'll look into the BSAA in the meantime.
Do we want to trade sniper rounds for credits? Considering we can use credits to buy sniper rounds. Well, that wasn't a good trade. Okay, with this much in the way of credits, body armor level 2, please. And, in fact, it was a very worthwhile trade to kill those 3 zombies, because with the credits that specifically they gave me, we can buy 6 rifle ammo. And still have a little bit left over. Wait, body armor level 3 is now available. I thought that wouldn't be available until we got the last Mr. Raccoon and unlocked level 3 upgrades for weapons, but I guess body armor level 3 is just an insanity mode thing. Good to know. I want it, but I cannot afford it. And will not be able to for some time. Especially because this is the last one of these streams before Monster Hunter Stories 3 drops. That drops tonight, but unfortunately I will not be able to stream it tonight. So tomorrow afternoon, we will be playing Monster Hunter Stories 3 full game. And once we're done with that, we'll come back to this insanity run. It might be a while, but we'll get there. Either way, it's time for me to call this a stream, so thanks folks for dropping by to watch and chat and all of that, and I will see you tomorrow for Monster Hunter Stories 3.